Hello and welcome back to another Schedule 1 video. Today we're going to be doing a complete tutorial guide on how to manage employees in Schedule 1. The employees in this game are a must-have and they can help you stay very efficient. So we're going to be going through every different aspect of these employees. First, we're going to need to get rid of these employees because I want to show you guys where to first hire the employees as well as how to get them started from scratch. So I'm sorry everybody, you have done an amazing job thus far, but we're going to end your career tonight. There will be severance pay, so don't you worry about that. Just kidding, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no severance pay. Now that my previous employees are taken care of, let's go ahead and show you guys where you can go ahead and hire your very first employee. The location you'll be going for the hiring is just across Taco Tickler. You can only come to this location anytime after 6 p.m. At this location, this is where we're going to be hiring workers. This is where you can buy guns and ammo, and also the black market is here where you can get your crystal manufacturing equipment. Right when you walk in, first you're going to see over here, this is where you'll be buying your weapons. And then over here, this gentleman, this is where you can buy the black market goods. Acid and phosphorus are two ingredients you'll be using for crystal, and you also have some of the equipment here. The other good aspect of the black market is that it all takes cash, and in this game you're going to end up having a lot more cash than debit card because, as you can see here in the ATM, there's only a 10,000 a week deposit limit. So with the black market, be sure to offload some of your cash for jars, baggies, soils, and any other growing equipment. Now just to the left of the weapons bench, you'll see this staircase here. So to hire workers or employees, whatever we want to call them, you are going to be heading into this room here. We're going to be talking to Manny. When you first talk to him, you just tell him I want to hire employees, and then you pick which employee you want. There's cleaner, botanist, handler, as well as chemist. In my opinion, the absolute best one to hire first is a cleaner. Yes, you can clean all your own trash, but for only $100 a day, cash mind you, they will go ahead and take care of all of the trash. So for the cleaner, we're going to go ahead and click cleaner. Then you'll be choosing where this employee is going to be located. Some locations only allow one employee, and other locations like the docks or the barn allow you to have somewhere around 6 employees. Over at the bungalow, you are allowed 4, and for this example video, that's where we're going to be sending all of these employees, just because we're going to have one of each. I'll be showing you guys the basics of how the employee process works. So let's also send a botanist over to the bungalow. We'll be doing a handler as well. You also can see when you are hiring them, each one has a different price. For this one, $1,500 and $200 daily wage. Not too bad, honestly. With these employees, they are endlessly worth it, especially in the late game. So cleaners are $100 a day, botanists and handlers are $200 a day, and the chemist is $300 a day. So again, we'll be sending them to the bungalow. And now we can go ahead and head back over there so I can show you guys from scratch how the employee process works. Here are our 4 employees. We have David, Edward, Joseph, and John. With each of the characters, obviously this guy's the chemist, the guy in the normal clothes, he's a handler. This is a botanist who's going to take care of your plants, and this is the trash man, David. So let's start out first. Let's take care of trash man. He's the easiest, and in my opinion, the first and most valuable employee per dollar. So for all these employees, we'll be using our 9 key to open up our clipboard, and then we'll click E on him. The first thing you're going to want to do for everybody is place a bed. So we're going to click there and then choose a bed. So for him, we'll choose the corner. The next, it says assign a trash can. So first you are going to need to place trash cans around your building. And as you can see, when we hover it, there is a green circle around. Anything within this green circle will be picked up. So we're going to go ahead and click that trash can, this one, and this one. As you can see, all 3 of the green circles now encompass majority of the house, so this is the best way to spread your trash cans. Now the next thing you'll have to do is we'll be going over to his bed, and you'll see a briefcase at the end of the bed. We're going to go ahead and open that and slide him some cash in there. You can see his daily wage at 100, so this is enough for 10 days worth of work, and off he goes. He'll start picking up trash. Good job, David, you're crushing it. For the next employee, we're going to be looking at John. We're going to be skipping towards the chemist. So again, we're going to be using our 9 key to open up our clipboard. Click E on him and first give him a bed. After you have placed him a bed, you're going to then need to assign a station. So we're going to click that little pencil icon there, and we can pick a few different items for him. So this is a chemistry set. This is where the ingredients are turned into liquid crystal, as we're going to call it. And then once it's liquid crystal, then it is baked in the oven to create the crystal itself. So we can pretty much decide if we want him to be on all three, or if your house only has one chemistry set and one oven, you could just set him to both the chemistry set and the oven. The main location that I do all my production is over here in the docks, and I go ahead and I personally use 2 different chemists. Because my focus currently is on coca, I have 1 chemist on 3 different cauldrons, and then 1 chemist on 3 different lab ovens. Anyways, now back to the bungalow. So for his 3 stations in this example, we're going to give him 2 chemistry sets and 1 oven. Now with your clipboard in hand, if you hover over any of the chemistry sets and then hit E, you will be able to select a recipe. If a recipe isn't selected, they will not begin working. And sometimes this resets like every couple of days. So if you ever see them not working, just go back up to the chemistry station and reset the recipe. Next you have destination. So now we changed it back to none so I can show you guys. We're going to click here, and you are basically trying to tell the worker where is he going to bring the product that is produced on this chemistry set. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and have him bring all the product to this oven. Same thing with this station. We'll be pressing E, clicking destination, and then going and clicking over here on the lab oven. Then by heading over to the oven, if we press E, we can go ahead and click there and set a destination where we want the final product to go. So we want all the final product here to go to this large storage rack. Try to have it to where the finished product isn't going to a full shelf though. Ideally have a empty or half shelf. Next, let's go ahead and talk about another very valuable employee, and that is the botanist. So again, we're gonna go up to him with our clipboard in hand, select E, and then we're gonna go ahead and select his bed. So find a bed and right click there. Then you also have supplies. So we're gonna click supplies, and we're going to pick a shelf that has soil and seeds. Those are the only 2 things that you need. For whatever reason, the botanist already has clippers. I have found that all you have to do is put a few soils and a bunch of seeds and you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and click right here for where he's going to be getting his supplies. And then you can see here pots and drying rack. I don't really use the drying rack. I don't find it that valuable. If you want to, more power to you. But my recommendation is using a botanist with 8 different grow kits. So we're going to click the pencil icon here. And then you're going to go ahead and select each one of your different pots, preferably all 8. If you only have 6, that's fine. You can always only handle 6. Now once you've assigned your botanist all of the different pots, by going up to each of the pot and clicking E, you can choose which seed recipe, whether that's any of the different weed strains or coca seeds. So for this example, we just want him to grow Granddaddy Perp. You can also pick any different additives. And finally, you have the destination here, depending on which shelf you want him to take it to. I believe if you keep it at none, that they'll just find any place for it, but I could be wrong there. Just to be safe, we're gonna have the destination here on this rack. And again, you can go up to any number of the different plants. You'll need to choose the seed on each of these just to make sure he knows what he's doing. And lastly, again, choosing the destination. All right, last and least is the handler. I say least because, in my opinion, it is the least important employee, and I have yet to use a handler personally because by the time a product's ready to be packaged, it's actually faster to just do it yourself and use the auto packager. But if you do want to hire a handler, go ahead and again pull out your clipboard, press E on him. We're going to again assign him a bed. After you've assigned him a bed, you will assign him a station, so you can have him on 3 different packaging stations. And then after you've assigned all the packaging station, you can also add different routes. Essentially by clicking add new, it's first having you select which storage rack, and then you were just re-clicking the packaging station, just letting him know that he's basically going to keep an eye out on certain racks to bring that product to then package. I haven't played around with it too much, but you may also need to go ahead and set up a route from the packaging station to a storage rack to show him where to bring the product after he has packaged it. So in conclusion, the trash guy is A tier. The botanist and the chemist are extremely valuable, and in my opinion, the handler should just go ahead and be put in the trash can. Like so. Now with that being said, that about wraps it up for this tutorial guide. If this video was useful to you, please consider leaving a like and comment down below. It's a free way to help out the channel. Additionally, if you go ahead and subscribe to the Happy Tribe channel, you'll be able to stay up to date on all the latest mods and tutorial guides needed for your Schedule 1 journey. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.